Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juce, and the hand model you see on the screen is Paula. So we're just testing out some of the new equipment. We got adapters for the mic stand, so now the webcam actually is a vertical, like a top-down shot. I actually really like this. I think it's going to be perfect for our mini painting. So I just want to say thank you to our patrons for making this possible. We were able to buy the 2 adapters for the 2 mic stands we have. We also got a scissor arm with a Blue Yeti shock mount. So the audio should sound good. Even if I bump the table, it shouldn't be as drastic as it used to be. So before, if I do that, it would be a lot louder on the mic. So yeah, and it's got rather than it also came with 2 pop filters. One was a double screen pop filter that's like round that you put like a couple inches from the microphone. The other one just kind of sits over top of the microphone.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is a pop filter. So like the P sound doesn't go.
It's just, guys, it just looks like black foam.
Yeah, it looks like black foam on it. However, we used to have a single screen pop filter that used to be in front of it. But it also came with a double screen pop filter also that I'm not using right now.
Okay, anyway, so moving on to,
That's a big deal. We gotta...
I don't know, like, it's just,
we gotta pay
like
homage
pop
to the patrons.
And, like, I don't know what a pop filter is.
I just told you what it is.
I mean, I know now, but, like...
the t sound, so it doesn't have this really loud, like...
You know what? It just, like, threw me off, okay?
Good microphones mess it up.
I just got done watching Alpha Blocks with a t.
Yeah, well, I don't know what that means. But anyways...
It's a stupid show that everybody loves in this house, and I have no idea why. They just, like, sound out, sight words, basically. It's fine.
All right. So, anyway, we got all that. Before we went on stream, I was quickly wrapping up the Pathfinder 2nd Edition core rulebook review, which is about a 20-minute video. I'm really excited about it. So, if you are somebody who is interested in checking out Pathfinder 2nd Edition, or maybe you've been on the fence about it, I would love it if you would watch that. It should be going up live tonight, hopefully. And then tomorrow, I should have the Advanced Player's Guide review up. I have recorded it. I have not edited it yet. Hopefully we'll be able to get it edited tonight. I think there's some spots I need to film to fill in some spots, but either way, that should be up hopefully tomorrow or Friday at the latest. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on, We've got our Blackrock Adventures game Saturday. We're supposed to play Rad Wasteland Friday. We still have to create those characters.
Oh, shoot. We're going to have to do that tomorrow night.
Yes, probably.
You're going to have to walk me through it.
I got to walk myself through it first.
I mean, but at least you've played before. I haven't played this before.
Yeah, you basically have. You played Star Wars by Fantasy Flight Games. It's the same thing. It's basically the same thing.
Oh,
but I've never created a character, neither.
Yeah, I was going to say, he doesn't just want to, throw us...
No, he wanted to test out the character creation process.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Yep. I do remember.
So we have to do that.
So we have to work on that.
Yes. And then give feedback.
So we have to do it tomorrow.
Yup. We'll do it. It'll be fine. It'll be A-okay. It'll be easy. Super easy. And he sent us the character sheet, remember? All that good stuff.
Yeah, I remember. I just didn't look at it because, that's the...
Well, you better come up with a concept now.
Well, okay, so what is it?
Wild West post-apocalypse.
So what would be...
So there's technology, but it's Wild West.
Oh,
it's the end of the world.
It's like steampunk or something.
Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, you could think of it like that.
I mean, that's more like Victorian meets,
Yeah, I wasn't thinking that. But yeah, sure, you could think that.
Okay.
Basically, it's like Star Wars Wild West.
So you have different, I assume you have some sort of, class type or
Probably.
something like that. What are the choices?
I have no clue.
You know what, man? I'm trying to
ask
you questions.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue. I haven't read it in a while. So he sent it to me a while back, and I went through it, but I was looking for, more... I wasn't necessarily reading it for, the content, because I was proofreading it. You know what I mean? So I was looking for, grammatical errors, repetition of words, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So when I read it, I wasn't like, oh, this is a really interesting piece. Now, there were parts where I did do that with. But I didn't go through the whole book like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. But I'm excited to play test it and see what we got here. So.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to have to figure out what kind of character.
I mean, if you're playing Wild West, what do you want to play?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But what's an example? You know, like a gunslinger?
Probably.
Or like,
or
you
a
know.
robot that repairs things. So when we played, I was a robot that specialized in driving cars. Not very Wild West, to be honest, but I stole
so
a
this
car.
is like the movie Wild Wild West.
Maybe I've never
Welcome
watched
to
that.
the.
I don't think I ever watched that
With
Smith.
Will Smith?
Yeah, I don't think I watched
Oh, come on. For a while, Will Smith was in, like, freaking everything.
He's still kind of
Everything
is.
cool.
I don't know about that. I really don't know about that.
I'm just kidding. But, like, Will Smith is great.
I don't mind Will Smith. I'm cool with him.
You know?
Yeah. So, you were going to be done with this, you thought, originally, by tomorrow night. You're still working on the wings, which is fine. What? We thinking next Thursday now? I don't think next Thursday.
Well, there's just a lot of surface area.
That's what I tried to tell you when you're like, this is going to be quick and easy. It's like, I don't think so.
If I had, So I have super large brushes and I have super small brushes. And I almost need like a medium-sized brush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I took some of the kids' paint brushes. I was going to try them.
Oh, yeah?
See how they work. Yeah, because theirs are like mid-size. Well, because I have little ones. Like these little ones.
Mm-hmm. So I think when we play Friday, I don't know if I'm going to make a new overlay. I might use the old one I used for our Rad Wasteland game.
Oh, yeah? What was the old one?
I don't remember. I'll have to look, but I have it still.
Wild Wild West. Okay.
Yeah, it's post-apocalyptic, Wild Wild West, high-tech.
Okay. I still have no ideas. Okay, cool. Who are we playing with?
Imagine the world ended, but now it's Wild Wild West. Like, people were trying to,
I know,
survive.
but, what I want to know is, what's an example of a class?
Gunslinger, like you said, probably.
Okay, I'm just going to do that then.
Big guns, little guns, got different robot things. Yeah, you probably got all sorts of good stuff.
Okay, so I don't want to be a robot, because that doesn't sound like,
You sure about that? You seem like a robot kind of person. You seem like you would love to play a robot.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't know.
I just,
Why not?
I don't know. What type of, what would be my specialty? If I was a robot, what would my specialty be?
Like in real life or in a game?
I mean, I don't know.
In a game? I mean, let's just say mini painting is one of your protocols. Cooking food?
It's not.
Raising kids. You could be a nanny bot. Kind of like a nanobot, but nanny bot.
Oh my gosh. That's going to be super useful in the game.
You're a math bot. You just come in and...
Statistical warrior.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think you would want to do?
Well, I don't know, man. That's why I'm asking.
I think going guns is always easy in a one shot. Going for the big guns.
Yeah, I think I should just do it. That's what I think I should do.
Yeah, you should. So here was that card game I was talking about. It's like a box that's kind of like made out of cardstock. And then...
Oh, is this like the prototype?
I think so. Here's the rules. They're like stapled together, double-sided. You can play different games.
Oh, okay, cool.
Here's the cards I was talking about. They're glued like back to back. There's 3 decks. It did come with 2d6s. It's got like little tokens and stuff.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think we should check that out next week. I don't know. See how it plays.
Try and play something?
Yeah. Play one of the games that it says you can play. It'll be fun. Cameron, welcome. You are first. Only 9 minutes into the chat, but you are still our first commenter. So, welcome, Cameron. How are you doing tonight, bud? How was the park, by the way?
Okay. So,
You didn't talk about the
there
park.
weren't like, I mean, there were some people at the park, but
Is
not.
it a cool park? You like it, though?
Yeah, it was fun.
Good?
It was nice. Like, I don't know. There were a lot of, there's a lot of... Caleb needs a new bike helmet. I don't know why that helmet can't stay on his head other than he took all the padding out of it.
Do you want me to just go get the red Mohawk one at Meyer the next day or two?
Yeah, maybe.
Just take the kids tomorrow during the day and then run in there. Maybe I'll do that.
Might be a good idea.
I don't know. I like leaving during the day. It makes the day go by quicker. Plus, the kids are much more calm.
I don't know if they
After
should sit
apartment.
in, like, Meyer parking lot. You might be in for a while.
I won't be in for a while.
I don't know. That's a long time.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's a
and
long
then-
time.
And then you leave it running with the AC on. Lily sits in the
No,
passenger
that's
seat.
too... I don't know. I'm not cool with that.
I'm good. Really hot, though. It's like 95 here. Maybe I'll go tonight so I
Oh,
can get
yeah.
something for lunch, too. Yeah, it's really hot here, too. That's like, I'm sprawled on my couch at the moment. Because I'm really warm. This scissor arm is
And-
awesome, by the way.
On a leather couch, which is a terrible choice.
Actually, this leather couch isn't, well, it's fake leather, but it doesn't stick as much as I feel like other leather couches do.
Oh, like that beige one we used to have? Oh, that was
Yeah,
terrible.
that
Do
was
you
real
remember
leather,
that?
though.
Oh,
That almost had like
gosh.
a plasticky
If
cover.
you would just
it was
like
fake, too.
stick.
Yeah, so that one was more flat.
It was so bad.
This has like a texture,
It was
see?
so bad, you guys.
So this texture doesn't make you stick.
You
as
know,
much,
and
I
what
feel.
was the worst thing about that couch is that
I loved that couch.
we got it and we were like super excited about it until the point at which I became pregnant during the summer and gave birth to a baby in June. And then I had to
That
sit
was
there.
upstairs there.
Yeah, I had to sit there all summer, like the next 2 months, right? I was
No, we moved a week later
No.
to the mobile home.
No.
We were, yeah.
No.
Or sorry, you're right, 2 months. August.
Yeah,
It
and
was August.
we didn't have air conditioning, you guys, and we were the second floor of a house too, so it was hot.
Yeah, we got a good cross breeze up there.
And I had to like
That's why Nightmare fell out the window.
I was there all the time,
Mhm.
like just me and the baby, and it was just like her and I laying on the couch all day long. It was so hot. It was so hot.
Because like I remember telling you to lay a blanket on it or something so you don't stick as much.
Mm-hmm. It was so hot, you guys. It was so
It was hotter once in August when we moved to the mobile home though.
yeah, that's
And
true.
we ended up buying a new AC unit
Yep.
because the one was not doing jack squat. The early days. When we were young. Not as broken. Actually, I think I was more broken back then than I am now. But no, things are good, man. We got the scissor arm installed with the shock mount, so that when you bump the table, the mic doesn't pick it up as well. We got some adapters, which is why we're able to get the camera shot the way we have it. So it's straight down. It looks really good, I think. Are you painting with your left hand? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, never mind. I
Which
said
is
I flipped it
correct.
vertical, but I didn't know if I should have went rotate 180. So that's why I was asking.
Oh,
Like
so
if it was
that-
backwards or not, I couldn't tell.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I'm left-handed.
I know you are, but I wasn't sure if you were painting left
For
handed.
the use.
Because you talk about how you can do things both hands, and sometimes you do things backwards. So,
It's a true story.
I don't know.
But I can't do any sort of things with my hands like this, like holding a pencil or paintbrush.
With
I
the right
cannot
hand.
do that with my right hand as well.
What do you need, Lily? All right. Anyways, Cameron said we had some pleather couches. We stuck to them so bad in the summer. One time, my sister couldn't get up and started crying for me to help her. I don't know why I find that funny. That is funny. I can't imagine sticking to a couch that bad. That's hilarious. But yeah, we've got the little setup here. I love this setup now. Like, I'm really excited about it.
I think it looks excellent.
It's
I
going to
just
be
need
so
like
much
a more
efficient.
comfortable chair.
Yeah, we just need to get the hardware for that other chair. Is it because that chair you're in right now sucks?
Yeah, it's just like,
What about your green chair?
I could bring that out.
That chair sucks too, though, you said.
No, it's not comfortable
And
for
that
me
chair's
to
broken too.
for me to sit in all day. Maybe we should throw out these chairs in the dumpster that we were supposed to get.
Maybe.
Maybe we should do that. Okay.
I mean, I'd be willing to take the hardware out of this one to put into the other chair if it's the same.
Oh, you should try that. It's a good idea.
Or that chair, more importantly. Because I do like this one. This one is comfortable. What if I don't like the one inside? What if it's not comfortable either?
I'm sure it's going to be comfortable.
So we got a new chair. So one of our friends got a chair, and it didn't have the hardware. So she wrote them back or got a hold of them, and they just sent her a new chair. So she gave us the one without hardware.
The tracking got lost for that, or it got lost in the mail. So she called the company and was like, "Hey, they can't find my package at the, at FedEx or whatever, like, do you think you could call them and like figure out what's going on or whatever?" And so they ended up sending her another chair. And then one day she got
crazy.
like 2 chairs delivered.
That's nuts.
But the second time they sent it to her, it took 2 weeks. So that first chair that got lost must have been going around for a month. And then she was like, "Hey, I got a bunch of these chairs now," and they're like, "Just keep them because it's too expensive for them to pay to ship them back."
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, hopefully that other one's comfortable. I don't know. We'll check it out.
Sure, it'll be great.
We'll see. It's big. It's really wide. Like, it's made for 2 of me. Is how I feel looking at that thing.
No, I don't think so. I think it's like super padded.
You think that's it?
I don't think it's...
It's wide, too.
I mean,
it's a big chair.
It is, but like...
It's a cuddle chair.
Yeah.
It's a cuddling office chair where you put...
I don't know.
You don't think so?
It just looks... I don't know. It looks comfy, though.
It's massive. I'll take a picture of it next to my other chair. And post it in Discord.
Then you can put like pillows on it and pillows behind you and stuff like that.
True. So again, I don't know if you caught this, but my Pathfinder 2nd edition core rulebook review will be up hopefully tonight, depending on how long it takes to upload. But I finished it today. I like it. I tried to take my time with editing it a little bit. I got some screenshots from the book. I think I did a pretty thorough dive without giving away too much. Didn't really go into any specific feats or anything really in it, but I talked about some stuff I really did like. And I'm kind of going to be doing the same thing with some of the other Pathfinder 2nd edition books. So I'd love to get some feedback on this once people watch it. Am I not, diving into it enough or whatever? So I'm really curious what everyone thinks about my review. So, but I'm excited about it.
I'm sure it's fabulous. I'm sure it's great.
Fabulous is not how I would describe it, probably.
Well, that sounds boring.
There's no shimmer in my Pathfinder review.
Maybe that's the problem. You know what? Like, Cameron's going to watch this review and he's going to be like, "This would be great.
With more shimmer.
If there was shimmer." And I'm telling you, that that's what he was going to say.
Yeah, maybe.
You know?
Maybe. But yeah, and then the Advanced Player's Guide will be reviewed in the next day or so. And I think I might try to create some pre-gens.
I feel like there's so much going on.
Oh, I feel really overwhelmed with all the stuff I'm trying to do.
And like, then there's like RPG a day, and then there's, you know, all of our entire life. Yep. And, you know.
We're basically going to talking heads the whole RPG a day thing again, is what I see happening. Or at least I will. I just, at this point, there's not enough time to do everything now, unfortunately. Although the first one, the first day of it, I'm really excited about. I've got an idea that's...
What's the first day? Beginning?
Yes.
Number 1, first, something like that?
Yep. No, it's beginning. But it doesn't matter. And I'm not titling it RPG a day. It will not happen.
You heard it here, folks.
It won't happen.
It's never gonna happen.
Nope. I'm gonna try and be a little more creative than that.
This skeleton is ridiculous.
Yeah, you love it?
It's my favorite.
It's still very gray.
Look! Hush your mouth.
Wait, there's no shimmer? What are you doing with your life?
See? That's what I'm telling you, Cameron.
That sounds exactly like something Paula would say.
Like, what's even the point?
I don't know. What is the point?
What are you trying to make happen here?
Nothing.
Clearly.
No, I don't know. I'm excited, though. Very, very excited.
I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah, your mini paint's coming along well. What about those bookshelves?
What bookshelves?
You know, the free RPG day bookshelves.
Oh, yeah. Did you guys go to free RPG a day in your...
No, RPG day, not
RPG day.
You're getting two things mixed up.
Sorry, I'm just, you know, there's, like I said, there's so many things going on. I'm just like, I don't even know what's happening.
I mean, that's normal.
My life is busy at work, too, so it's like, oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Things are crazy. You know? So...
Did you end up ordering the IKEA stuff?
So we went... Hush. I'm trying to tell a story. I'm trying to tell a story.
Sorry, go ahead with your story.
I was going to tell the story about the, you know, stuff that we got at the store.
Go for it.
Can I do that?
Go for it.
Are you sure?
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to finish this section really quick so I know where I ended. Okay. So, RPG day, free RPG day.
Yes.
So, we went to the bookstore, comic book store, and there was a whole bunch of stuff you could get, and one of the things you could get was this little, like, guide.
I did a video on it. They probably watched it.
Paint a library. And it tells you how to paint this library.
In
10
steps or 8
scene.
steps or something.
Yeah, it's like 8 steps.
And it's got it for each bookshelf. For each thing.
Basically, this is my process documented. So I feel kind of good about the fact that what I do is in the books, so at least maybe I'm doing it correctly.
Kind of.
Anyway.
Just not the right paint, because apparently you need army painter paint.
Oh, okay. So, here's what the bookshelves look like.
By the way, I am 1 subscriber away from 3,000 subs. One subscriber away.
There's just one of you guys? Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't handle this.
1.
Okay, so there's this bookshelf, and then there's another bookshelf, and then maybe even there's a...
Well, you put the other one in between.
Corner bookshelf.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Right? So now we've got a corner bookshelf. Gosh, I can't handle this. And then there's a desk. It's pretty cool.
And books.
And then there's books.
Or parchment paper.
Yeah. Right here. That go on top. And then, ooh, check this out. There's this cool little ladder that sits up here. Boop, 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 boop. It's cool. It's great.
Yup.
So those are going to need to be painted. I'm pretty excited about that.
I was like freaking out.
What?
Oh, my jury thing. I got a call on Friday, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, all jury trials are canceled until further notice. You will not need to report for jury duty as scheduled. Your service is complete. You do not need to call or report. You will not be rescheduled. However, you may be summoned to report in the future. Do not collect $200 as you pass go. No, I'm just kidding. Yes.
Nice. So he got summoned for jury duty. So
You still have
far,
Monday off?
I never took it off. I
Damn
just
it!
told. Why?
Because you should have taken it off.
Well, I still could. If I went in tomorrow, like, I don't know. My boss is really cool about stuff. So if I went in tomorrow
You should drive
and
to
said,
IKEA on Monday.
hey,
Or Sunday.
not so sure about that.
I mean, I am. I know exactly what I want. So I'd be simple. It'd be like, go in, go straight there. I wouldn't have to cut through all the other stuff.
What is this
Maybe
guy
I
doing
should go
out
pick
here?
it up this weekend. Oh, I don't know. Caleb was playing with it.
Oh, okay. I'll leave it over
Cameron
here.
said, I didn't even know Free RPG Day was coming up. I totally missed it. Yeah, I meant to do a preview video like a week before and I didn't. So you can blame me, Cameron.
Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, that's what I do at work all the time.
Yep. Except I took Paula and made her go in. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I did.
I mean, like,
but
you
at the
did.
same time, she was excited to go. So she bought new minis to paint.
I did. Do you guys want to see them?
My video showed that too. But
Well,
can
you
show
know what? I'm going to show them anyway
You can show
because
it.
my commentary might be better. So we got some Goliath Barbarians here.
Female.
They're supposed to look like this. Look, you guys. Okay, so here's
It's
the
okay if they're
problem.
female.
The debate that we have
I don't care if they're female.
is that
I think it's cool.
these are very. I'm sorry, but okay, this is gonna be blurry. But these are kind of like gender neutral. I feel like this one. I guess you can sort of tell has like a chest or something, but this person right down here, that could totally be a dude with a ponytail. So I felt like they were gender neutral, so I thought it was a guy and a girl. Lee doesn't agree with me.
No,
he says that the other one's female, but
The guys
I
are
think,
bald.
I think it's gender neutral.
Melchior says, Free RPG Day sounds like something exclusively USA. Actually, it's not. But it requires a game store to pay like $100 and something for the pack. And then they give out the stuff for free. It's a promo thing. Cameron says, libraries without ladders are just free bookstores.
Basically. So we got these human sorcerers. He's got some cool looking hair and some sweet spells going on. So then we will paint those. Perhaps. Maybe. I will. Think about it.
Yep.
What you doing over there?
Oh, I'm just replying to a Twitter thing. Reaper Minis retweeted us. So that's cool. Thank you, Reaper. We appreciate it. Working on Kaladrax, the Undead Dragon or whatever. It's awesome. Kaladrax. So every time I think of this, I think of the bookshelf because it's going to be front and center on the very top of that bookshelf. It is that right there is going to be the focal point of this whole room.
So, like, don't mess it up, Paula, is what you're saying.
Nah. Jake! Dude, how's our camera shot? Do you like the top down? It's thanks to you. We got the small mic stand with the adapter on it and put the webcam on top of it. And we're able to get a really good top-down shot, I think. And Paula is doing her magic. We're on night 3 of Kaladrax getting painted.
Yeah.
Love it.
He's looking pretty good, though. I don't know. I mean,
I think
like,
it's cool.
he's got some wings. This is what the wings
That's
look
about all
like.
she's painted so far.
This is kind of it, but, like, it's cool. Well, no, like, okay, so hold hold, I painted this part.
Oh yeah, that thing.
I painted the whole base.
That was so long ago.
So like, I gotta, gotta give me some credit. It's not totally done, but it's fine.
Yep, Jake says it's looking good. It's nice and clear. Well, thank you. Last time we tried to do this, it wasn't the best. We tried to do a top-down last week.
It didn't. Yeah,
and I think Paula said she thought it was too far away or something, but yeah. Melchior says, I'm pretty sure the vast majority of Australia has never heard of Free RPG Day. I certainly never heard of it until now. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's literally just a promo thing. But it's been around for a while. At least 6 years.
But the libraries are kind of cool. Like, I think they should be good.
Oh, a long time ago, they used to do D&D giveaway. Like, D&D used to give away miniatures, too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When they participated.
They don't participate anymore?
No, they don't even go to Gen Con. Like, they don't set up a booth or anything at Gen Con.
Yeah?
Some of their people go, but they don't do much there. So we are 1 subscriber away from 3,000 subs. 1. It's killing me.
I guess I just need to make like another
account.
YouTube account since I can't remember my login anyway. And then
how do you? Yeah, but you know how to log into the email of it.
What?
Everything's set up to that email.
Oh,
So,
is it?
Yeah, to that awkwardly nerdy email that you used for Twitch.
Yeah, I use.
Whatever.
That's the only time I use it. You guys.
For D&D Beyond.
Nobody's on there. It's fine. Yes, that's true. I did do that, didn't I?
Yeah. So if you go to your email, it should have all your information. In fact, I think I emailed that email address with all the login info for all the social stuff back when I made it like 5 years ago.
You know I don't still have that information, right?
No, it'd be in that email for the email that you do have access to.
Okay, man, whatever.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
We
gotta get you active on these things. I tag you.
I know, but I don't have time. I don't know.
Shh, you got time. You got all the time in the world.
I ain't got no time.
You just have to quit playing that numbers game while you're watching your vampire shows.
I don't.
Whatever.
What are you talking about?
Why are you laughing?
I watched.
That is the guiltiest laugh ever.
I watched. What is that? Like, it's not like CSI or whatever, but I don't know. That's what I watched.
True
last
Blood.
night.
You never watched True Blood?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I haven't watched.
What about that zombie girlfriend show or whatever the hell?
Oh my god!
Yeah, you
so
watch all
weird.
those shows and you play your numbers game.
You're
That doesn't
so
make any
weird.
sense to me.
I don't though. Most of the time, I have stuff to do in the evenings now.
Yeah.
Like I have plans.
I know.
I mean, like
we stream 4 nights a week almost.
at home. It's like, what's going on?
Melchior said, I've also heard of something called Free Comic Book Day, where stores give out a certain selection of comic books for free.
Oh, yeah, they have that too.
Yeah, so they did that as well. So it's basically
well, it turned
the
into like
exact
Free
same thing.
Comic Book Month.
Well, no, it's
whatever
just until
week,
they run out of the stuff.
Or whatever, I don't know.
They'll have it for months because they buy multiple.
You know
boxes.
what, Milkier? I need to tell you that I found out what type of wood the dresser is that I'm refinishing.
Oh my gosh.
And it's mahogany. Right? Isn't that what he said?
Probably.
That's what he told me.
I don't know.
It's mahogany. It's a mahogany dresser. Just so you know. No pine. Okay, cool. That was it.
Sorry to hear that, Melchior. Apparently they've
What?
got record number of virus cases in his state.
Oh. That's not good.
Nope.
Where are you located?
Michigan over in Washtenaw County hasn't had a death since June or July 15th. I don't remember. One of those two.
Well, I mean...
That's good. That's where
Yeah, 'cause
one of the
there
biggest
was-
hospitals in the state is.
There's a big outbreak over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. We just got, like, an email today about school this year.
Yeah, but we already know what we're doing with that.
Yeah, no, I know, but there was, like, citing, like, here are your choices and stuff like that. So, I don't know.
I really want to go to the lake. Like, I really want to go swimming.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a good way to help you out with that.
No. I mean, I wouldn't go on a weekend. I'd go on a weekday when no one's there, though.
You can probably go down to, like, Grand Haven or something.
Well, we got
like
that one here in town, actually, and the sign's not there anymore. So apparently the water must be testing okay.
No. I don't think that sounds safe. Like, if they're, you know.
They have a sign. They test it every week. Every single week they test to see if the levels are good and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, they test it every single week. Some lakes don't even test, like, at all.
Just saying.
Especially private lakes. And you know all those kids are peeing out there. All of them.
Okay, all right, moving on.
Well, that's why you can't swim in it sometimes, because there's too much
topics. So
there are free college...
says,
I'll read. There are free...
Can you read?
Yeah.
Read.
Yeah.
Read.
I am.
Read.
There are free college-level online tutorials and educational videos available through participating public libraries. My friend told me about our library offering them. What are we talking about, Cameron? I'm so confused.
Tutorials for what, dude? What's the tutorial for?
I have no clue.
Were we talking? We were talking about school. Maybe he means like.
Yeah, I don't know. Melchior says, "I'm so glad that I live in a country town, which is pretty far away from the outbreak. But I fear some idiot deciding to travel and spreading the virus because of it." Oh yeah, welcome to our world.
Like, that's fair. Yeah, you know, I get that.
We feel like we take it more seriously than anybody we know. Like,
I don't know.
Anybody. Do you think people take it more seriously than us?
Probably.
Have you met anybody?
Probably not. I mean, well, Megan's been at home she lives alone.
Yeah, but she had movers come into her house.
I know, but that was still like 2 months ago.
I'm still surprised your parents, you let them come in. They're wearing masks.
I don't
know.
So? I don't know.
Oh well. No
They're
worries.
having dinner over at Andrew's tonight.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised.
Andrew.
What'd he say?
Andrew said, "Taking one for the team."
They're probably complaining about how we won't like go near them. Everyone's probably like, "Man, those Pattersons are crazy over there."
Probably are.
They're shut-ins.
Probably are. It's okay. It's okay.
The tutorials and videos are about a wide range of topics. I was just talking about libraries being cool.
Oh, yeah, for sure,
okay.
dude.
Yeah, I miss the library.
Libraries are great. Oh, because of the library bookshelves.
Yeah, and tutorials because of the booklet you showed them.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, it did give you step-by-step, and it gave you step-by-step whether you base-coated it brown, or you base-coated it white, or you base-coated it black. I don't know.
Yes.
It's a pretty good tutorial.
It starts dark. Just like most painting tutorials.
No, it says it has...
Oh, does it have both? No, I don't need... Yeah, I'll look at it later.
No. Look
It totally made it black first.
No, I think it actually does
brown. It primed it. What color did it prime?
Painting techniques.
I swear it... Yeah,
Painting from black primer. The next page.
Oh, is it
Painting
different?
from brown primer.
There you go. I didn't notice that. I swear I thought it
Painting
went from
from
black
white.
and white. But that's okay.
Primer.
You can tell where I stopped looking at it.
Clearly.
On the bookshelf that I got, the first one.
The Arcane Library.
They can't see it. You're like holding it over by your face.
Sorry.
It doesn't
Sorry.
matter.
My bad. Okay, moving on.
She keeps getting distracted. She'll never finish Kaladrax.
Look. I'm doing great things.
I didn't say
If
you
only, you know, like, I could, like, you know, paint during, like, meetings at work or something.
I just noticed you're doing painting in front of a grid intended for computer applications. No. That is a crafter's mat.
It's actually for card making and scrapbooking and stuff like that.
Yup. And a lot of the crafters.
And you can tell because it literally says, "We are memory keepers over here, Template Studio." Which actually, so the Template Studio that I have has additional attachments, so you can make like a gift box, and here's how you make an envelope, and you know, super cool stuff like that I'm sure you guys care about.
There you go.
I mean, everybody wants to know how to make an envelope, right?
Yup.
Everybody makes their own homemade envelopes.
I've always dreamed of it.
I assume. Like, what else would you do?
Always wanted one of those.
Oh, shush.
Mm-hmm. I dream of making my own envelopes. I really do dream of being good at mini painting, though.
Do you really?
Sometimes.
Where you're like...
I had a dream I was a great mini painter, and it looked like utter crap, but everyone was like, "No, it looks so great." And I was, like, bragging about it, but in my dream, it was clearly just, like, one color. I had a dream I went to school, like, as an adult, wearing just a t-shirt and nothing else. Like, no underwear, no pants, nothing. And so the whole time I'm, like, pulling my shirt down so people don't see me naked. I have a lot of naked dreams. What? You don't have naked dreams?
Actually, I really don't.
Really? I thought everyone had naked dreams.
Oh.
He says, I know it's intended for computers because there are only 4 squares per large square.
Dude,
instead of the standard 5.
Okay, so like it's like an inch, and then this is the half-inch marker, and then this is a 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
Like I really am like
Melchior, man, you're doing it again.
I know. Like see 1 inch.
Paula sells this stuff for a living.
Well, I mean I did. Now I'm like a.
She works for a company that sells
like
this stuff.
Project. You know, I don't work on the. I don't sell directly to customers or anything like that now, but...
Is this the one that, like, you can cut it and it's like, it seals itself?
Yeah, it's a self-healing mat.
Self-healing mat. Yeah, so it's meant to be cut. Like, not meant to be cut, but you cut things on it.
Yeah, but, like, I promise you it really is.
It's not for computers whatsoever. I mean, you can use it for a computer, I guess.
Because if you wanted to. I mean, I don't know.
Melchior says, I assume it's intended so you can lay out graphics to be translated to 8-bit data bytes for computers. If it wasn't intended for that purpose, it would have 5...
Why?
Melchior,
because
no,
you wouldn't want that. Because this is 1 inch, right? So you can tell it's 1 inch because, right, I just had that miniature out, so it's 1 inch. And then in the middle, see, that's the half-inch line right there.
I think you're wasting
and then there's
your time.
a 1/4 inch.
You're getting distracted and wasting your time.
There's a 1/4
nothing
inch.
to do with what you're
so
talking
like
about.
when you're making cards, then you make them the right length. I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to let them know.
It's okay. This is like when we had the talk about scale mail? And people came in and quickly were like, nope, wrong, Melchior. Wrong. 1/2 and 1/4 inch. I guess that makes sense. But it's cool that it could double duty in that role because of how it's laid out. I don't understand how that would matter for a computer. I don't get what you're saying at all.
We're not good enough
We're
at
not.
things.
I don't think we're computer people. I guess not like that. Oh, good stuff.
Okay, so Cameron says he hasn't had naked / underwear dreams since high school. I'm glad I don't have them anymore. Yeah, so I feel
a
like
good embarrassing dream every now and then is not that bad. Sometimes it's kind of fun.
I feel like I don't ever have, like, I don't know that I've ever had a dream like that where I was just, like, naked somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm the only one that has naked dreams?
I don't know. I guess so. I feel like that's, like, a personal problem for you or something.
No, it's not. I don't mind it.
Is that, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird.
I don't
Like,
get excited about it.
Nobody would be surprised if it was like, oh, you're an odd person.
I mean,
What are you over there doing? What you doing?
Browsing Instagram.
What you doing?
I'm not browsing. I'm actually...
You're supposed to be... I
was reading comments, but you started reading Cameron's comments. So I stopped.
You're supposed to be reading the chat. Paying attention to...
You started reading it. Melchior, I've had only one naked dream that I can remember. I already figured out what it means. They don't mean anything. Dreams don't mean anything.
All right, Freud.
Yep. Cameron, how can they translate data bits on a flat table mat that isn't on a computer? LOL. I have no idea.
I know nothing. Like, I'm not sure I know what, you really mean by those words.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't get it. Again, I'm not a computer person, so I don't know. So, yeah.
I feel like I'm going to be painting this for forever.
You think so? So you think you'll be painting this into September? I don't think you'll be painting it
I don't think I'll be painting it that long.
I think you'll be done in 2 weeks. 2 more weeks. And it won't be because you're done. I think you're just finally going to be like, you know what? It's good enough. I'm painting it. I'm tired of looking at these dang bones. I'm done. Like,
well, it's just so much, repetition, right? Like, it's just so much of the same stuff.
Melchior says computers use 8-bit bytes. When you're laying out graphics, you generally have to fit the graphics into that 8-bit scheme. Having a grid of 4.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, like Nintendo was 8-bit.
Yeah.
Sega Genesis was 16-bit. Like, I get all that. I understand that. But, like, aren't we past all that now? Like, aren't we at such high numbers that it's like, I mean, you don't lay it out. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just thought we were at, like, such massive numbers that it didn't even matter anymore. And it's also small that... But yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so
what?
I don't know. I assumed you had something.
No, you're the one that said so. You're the one changing subjects, I thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man.
So BlackRock?
Yes.
On Saturday?
It's going to be the 3 of us.
The 3 OGs.
Yep.
So I'm going to fast track you guys out of the dungeon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, luckily I wasn't tied, I wasn't sold on my prep anyway. So Saturday, I already know roughly what I'm going to do. Because you guys are going into the 2nd level of the dungeon. You were basically descending down the stairs. It's kind of where we left off. So I have an idea. And it'll be good. It'll make it a better session anyway.
Okay.
I'm convinced.
We have a barbarian. A monk.
That's you.
Yep, that's me. I'm the barbarian.
The monk is Nicole, our bookstore friend.
We have a monk.
And your brother, the cleric.
And then my brother is the cleric.
The healback type. Doesn't even realize you can take offensive spells. I mean, he does, but at the same time, he doesn't do it because he doesn't, think it makes sense or something for a cleric. I don't know. Cameron says, I don't know. I'm confused. LOL. Melchior said, I recently wanted to make a grid of lights show a word. So I used a grid to see how to lay out the lights.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like a light bright? Do you remember those?
Yeah, we never had one.
We never did either. But we used to go to someone's house who did.
Yeah.
And they had a paper that they poked the little pegs in.
Yeah, and they'd never let you really do it.
No, I don't know if I was allowed to or not. I never tried, I don't think.
Oh,
I don't think I gave a crap. In fact, I think I was so little when this happened, but I feel like I remember going over, we were watching Fantasia, a movie I never cared about, and then they were excited about their light bright in their bedroom, and I didn't care about that. I don't think I ever had fun at that house, now that I think back on it.
Oh, really?
But it was a friend, my mom's friend.
So it's funny you should say that
from
because I remember somebody across the street from me growing up who had one, and I would go over to their house, and I specifically remember standing in their living room. Mm-hmm. They were obsessed with Grease.
Oh, Grease is a great movie, though.
the movie, and I hated it.
It's such a great movie.
I hated it when they were like,
Oh, wow. This Hydra for the D&D Icons of the Realms Mythic Odysseys of Theros is badass.
Yeah?
It's massive.
Like, how big is massive?
Like that. You can see it, right?
Oh, wow.
Compared to the others. Holy cow.
That is big.
I do need a Hydra.
We don't need a Hydra.
We do need a Hydra. Why do we not need a Hydra?
My nose, like
Hydra's
the edge of my nose
zit?
hurts. No, it's like only if you push on it.
You know what sounds good? Brownies.
No, we don't have any.
But I gotta run to Meyer anyway to get a bike helmet, so maybe after this I'll
baked
go
bread
do that.
tonight. I baked you homemade bread.
Yeah, I'm good on that though.
You didn't even care.
So Melchior said, by the way, dream interpretation is individual. The same symbol can mean something completely different to different people. It's nowhere near as easy as some people make out. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I did psychology once. I'm serious. They talked about dream interpretation.
Hey guys, he did psychology
I took
once.
the class. Actually, I took it twice. I took it in college too.
Yeah.
But they talked about interpreting
Don't
dreams.
worry, he took a class one time, so like he knows.
So I'm an expert.
All of this.
You know what? It's not as good as if I stayed in a Motel 8 or something last night, or whatever they call it, that commercial. You're talking about laying out hardware, and I thought you were talking about using software. I feel like a derp. Go Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning. Melchior says, I like Fantasia. I also like Allegro non troppo, whatever that is, which has been called the Italian answer to Fantasia. Oh, okay. That's why I don't know. Allegro non troppo is more comedic than Fantasia, but no less impressive.
Fantasia is excellent.
Oh my gosh.
Fantasia is very good. I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't like that. It's amazing.
I don't know. It's just not... It's fine to put on in the background, but there's nothing interesting about it for me. I always thought it was boring as a kid.
Oh, really?
I hated it.
I think it's kind of nice because, like, when you listen to music, like, you're figuring out what the story is anyway. So it just, like, lays out a story for you.
They're open till midnight.
What?
Meyer.
Oh, they're open late now?
It was supposed to be 10 before.
I don't know.
Closes at midnight.
You're just like, we're so safe. And then you're like, let's go to the store.
Well, no. We need a new bike helmet for Caleb.
Yeah, I know. But...
I need to get some food. I have no cereal. So, like, today it was really hard to not, like, go somewhere because I was like, I have nothing I can eat unless I want to make eggs again. Like, you know. So, I don't know. Just having a nice, simple cereal is a good thing to go. Ooh, Drake, welcome, buddy. Thank you for being one of our patrons. Hopefully you saw the post earlier where I thanked you guys for the support and all the cool stuff I got that's in effect right now. B.N. Drake says, if I have dreams tonight about 8 to 16-byte computers, naked in a greased play, I am kicking all of your butts. Actually, that sounds like a pretty cool dream.
Like, if that happens, could you just, like, tell us a little bit more about it?
Right.
Like, we want to hear some details.
Melchior, I haven't seen Allegro non troppo in ages. The Valse Triste, I'm probably butchering it, segment is a quite unashamed tearjerker. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I know nothing about that stuff. Nothing. Let's see. Did we get the 3,000 yet? I feel like I need to check now.
Stop checking.
Constantly.
You keep checking. You're gonna...
I do.
Yeah,
but we were one away at the start of the stream. That's huge. Nope, still one away.
Jinx yourself. And take forever.
Yeah. Oh, well.
You're gonna wait.
Yeah, so I feel like even like this top-down camera, that's going to work better when we use miniatures in the grid again.
Oh, gosh, that was rough. I don't know.
Drake probably hated it, too.
I don't know. we need feedback on that, but, like, I was like, just don't do that. Just don't.
Yeah, Drake, she hated the miniature thing.
Well, I couldn't see anything. I was like, I don't know who's who. It was, like, really confusing. And then we're trying to use it, but, like, it's clearly confusing. And I don't know.
Oh,
it's fine.
I didn't think it was, but that's all right.
Well, yeah, because like you could see it.
Well, yeah, I know that, but
I don't know.
Even
Maybe
watching
I have...
it back, I could see it. Like,
so I
the thing. I
was.
went back and watched it. And you can see
I guess maybe my computer screen's small or something.
Yeah, I don't know. You got 3 of them. You would think that you could make it big on one of them. You know, like, I don't know, full screen it on one.
Yeah, but like,
No, I don't know. Melchior said, hardware and software have to work together, Cam. So many computer problems have their origin in the programmer, not understanding the hardware. Yeah, this is a boring conversation.
I feel like I'm at work.
I have no desire to talk about this stuff.
I just want to know that you guys, so sometimes, I'll like sit in a room and there's, like I facilitate conversations between, other people at work. And so there's like people talking about, like our IT people. And I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about, but they figure it out. So, I create solutions.
Like, this reminds me, so I love cars.
But I mean, legitimately
a bunch of mechanics.
No, but legitimately everybody else in that room, nobody else knows what's going on either. So it's not just me, but...
Yeah. B.N. Drake said it helped with seeing where we were positioned on board. So it helped him.
Oh, okay. So
I don't think you were paying attention, Paula.
Maybe I just couldn't. So I had trouble figuring out who was who. I just need like
ask on your turn.
I just need like colors.
Just ask and I'll point out.
It was hard because my person's sort of small.
Think about how if we didn't have it. No. Think about it. If we didn't have a grid, you would have said, on top. So what's it look like? Where is everyone? That basically you can still do that even though there's minis out.
I mean, like, yeah, but
I think Drake did even. I think he asked, like, which one's me and which one's the monk? Okay, cool. Or he was the monk. Which one's me? Which one's the other guy? And I was like, this one. He's like, okay.
He's not a monk.
He was the barbarian.
Yeah, I was like,
for some reason, I keep getting those two mixed up.
He's not a monk.
I keep getting those characters mixed up in my head.
Oh, anyways, really?
Yeah, I don't know why. What is your biggest fear about sharks? Nope. I have... The last 10 years, I've acquired a fear of, like, the deep, dark ocean.
You know why? Well, so the last couple years is because we have children who, like, guys, our kids...
Yeah, that messes with me.
Our kids watch stuff online.
Oh, that's not why. I'm not afraid of squids.
And it's like...
I'm afraid of drowning.
They're like... top 40 like scariest monsters of the sea, and you're just like, God, some of these things are ridiculous. Like, they look terrifying.
Yeah, but that's not what scares me.
Like, what's
happening?
That
stupid movie we watched where they jump off the boat and forget to put the ladder down, and there was a baby down underneath. So, like, obviously the baby died, and then all the people died because they couldn't get back in the boat.
I don't remember this movie. When we watched this?
It's a real story. It's an absolutely true story. 10 years ago, we were in the apartment on Michigan Ave. And we watched it because I heard him talking about it on the radio. And I was like, we got to watch this. And so we rented it or did it from Netflix or whatever. And then we watched it. And ever since then, I've been like, yep, that's a new fear. We watched 2 of them because they had 2 of them.
So why did we watch the second one after the first one?
Because... No, not Sharknado. It was like Lost at Sea or something like that. I don't know. It was... I'm going to pull it up. It's a true story, though. I'm going to pull it up right now. We had this talk like a week or 2 ago as well.
I just don't remember, like,
You don't remember? That. So it was the one guy. He had returned to town and reached out to, like, all his friends because... So he went off to college and all that stuff and, like, basically didn't become what he said he was going to be. However, somebody who knew who had a boat said, yeah, take care of my boat for me. You can stay on it, whatever. Don't do such and such and such. He still did it. He still took it out. But he invited old high school friends out. One of them was a couple that had the baby and all that stuff. And then because he's an idiot, they didn't put the ladder down. So, yeah. think it was Lost at Sea.
And they couldn't get back into the boat? I don't remember this movie. I loved it.
This Icelandic movie is based... So that was 2018. Movie based on drowning at sea. I don't know. Open water.
Oh.
That doesn't ring a bell for you?
That does sound familiar.
Is the movie Open Water 2 based on a true story? Based on the true story of two divers accidentally abandoned in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, so both first one and the second one. The second one was about divers. First one was the friends. But yeah, it was sad as hell. That messed me up. And then we had a kid. Which didn't help.
He was like, we're never
so
taking
open
you
water.
on a boat.
And ever since I saw that, can't do it. Like the idea of like a cruise ship would probably be fine. But like going out on a yacht or
yeah, because we get asked to go out on yachts all the time.
I mean, when my channel hits, 1 million subscribers, I'm sure we are going to. They're going to be like, come on our mini painting yacht and just paint dragons all the time.
There's never going to be a mini painting
There
yacht.
is.
There's no... Guys,
now that you've said that, you aren't invited. But I'm going to will it into existence. I'm sure there's a gamer out there who's loaded like that. I should reach out to every billionaire and ask them if they like tabletop RPGs. All like 600 of them.
Hopefully you're a good salesman.
Why? I'm just going to ask. Just ask a quick question. Do you like tabletop RPGs? And keep going down the list from the richest person down until somebody says yes. A cruise ship, now that's dangerous. Right now, I wouldn't go on a cruise ship at all. Nope.
Yeah, not a chance.
Hail to the Nizza!
Not a chance.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been on a cruise before when I was
You've
younger.
been on a few cruises.
My
You were the silver
self,
spoon child.
I was not the silver spoon
That's what your
child.
brother thought.
That's what everybody thinks. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I don't know.
It's all good.
What do you need, Admire?
I don't.
Nothing?
I was just gonna, nothing.
You don't need anything?
No,
Anything at all?
guys.
I mean, no
He's
one's
like
going to be there at 10:30 at night on
trying to
a work
convince
night.
me.
No, I'm asking you because I will be going after this.
We just got a pickup order 2 days ago.
No, we didn't. It was first of all, it's Thursday. It's going to be Thursday. I got to take the trash out anyway.
I already did that.
Oh, you took the trash and everything out?
Oh, look at me.
Even the yard waste?
Yeah, that was no problem.
Are you for real? That thing was heavy as hell.
Well,
Did you take anything out of it?
Nope.
And you didn't have a problem with it?
No, I think
wasn't heavy at
they'll
all.
be able to take it. I mean, it was heavy, but
They're not going to take it. You want to bet on it?
no. You make me question.
Let's bet my bookshelf. You'll order my bookshelf tomorrow.
If they don't take it.
If they don't take it.
Okay.
So if it's there at lunchtime.
And if they do take it, you have to call the doctor's office to get all of Caleb's records and arrange for him to get his
Deal.
shots and stuff up to date
Deal.
for school.
Deal.
Cool.
I like it. Cameron
Things
says,
are happening.
dude, I can't even do lakes. That stuff is terrifying, but I can't swim well enough anymore because of my arm injuries. So I have a good excuse to keep out of water. I can't stand it. So I saved my sister twice from drowning in pools.
Did you really?
Yep. And when I was really little, I went to a lake that had a drop-off, and I went and nobody was paying attention to me, and I totally touched the bottom of the drop-off, which was went from 4 feet to 8 feet. And luckily, I was smart enough to use my hands on the part where it dropped off from and push myself back up. But I couldn't swim at that time.
How old are you?
Young. Maybe 7.
Oh.
I was at a lake with Jose and all them.
So we had a cottage growing up, And we were across the street from the lake, so I would go in between the neighbors' houses, and we would go down to like the lake and stuff like that. There it was just like a small like man-made lake. It wasn't like Lake Michigan or something like that. Anyway, point is,
most lakes aren't Lake Michigan. It's like one of 5 lakes that's that big.
Well, I was just specifying because we're in Michigan. Sometimes people think like, "Ooh,
Sure.
you fancy? You got a cabin on."
Oh, no, I don't know anybody who had
okay.
something like that. I'm from the poor area of the other side of the state.
Oh, okay. So anyway.
Oh, okay. Like you didn't know that.
like, okay, so when I was maybe like 2, I started like swimming lessons, and you did like, you know, where they like teach you to float on your back and you're like super little or whatever. So I always had to go to swimming lessons growing up. So, I don't know. I was sharing stories. Now you're, like, ignoring me.
No, I'm not. Jake sent me a picture of his mini painting set.
I know. He sent that, like, 20 minutes ago.
I know. It looks great.
Looks professional.
It does. It is professional because he gets paid.
I mean, I know.
He's getting
fancy.
that cheddar.
He's fancy.
It was pretty terrifying, Cameron. Melchior said, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I describe RPGs to others as, it's a story which you tell by being one of the protagonists. That's probably the simplest accurate description. I always tell people it's just playing pretend and you use dice to resolve any issues. Like, that's what I tell people. Like, that's the simplest way I can describe it. Like, just remember how kids play. That's what you're doing, but use dice to solve your conflicts. And people then kind of get it. And then sometimes I tell people it's just a collaborative story where people play pretend and use dice to solve their conflicts. You don't like that. I can tell you.
I just like, I don't know that I've ever explained like
Nobody's asked you what D&D is or what an RPG is?
No.
Ever? Mm-mm. Wow.
Like,
you hang out with a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would say at work, I'll be like, yeah, we played games online. Or we played a game online with, like, our friends this weekend or whatever. Everybody know, like, when we played, like, the Call of Cthulhu game, right? I was just like, oh, yeah, we played this online. Everybody knows.
Yeah, they're all nerds.
Well, except, I mean, like, maybe Leslie isn't 100% sure. I don't know. Her kids, like, seem a little, like, they're kind of into, like, the anime and stuff like that. So she does know some... Yeah. Like, you know.
Melchior said, fun fact, I couldn't swim as a child. I was too skinny and kept going under. I became fat enough to float as an adult, but I don't swim now because of... So being fat or skinny does not have any bearing on floating. I was skinny as hell as a kid too. I didn't learn how to swim until I was 8. So, and that was because a friend's mom took us to a pool. And we did it in the short side. They taught me how to like go under, push off the wall, and then come up, breathe without touching the bottom kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So I learned how in like 3 to 4 foot shallow water.
Yeah, no, like I was on the swim team.
Yeah, nope. I'm still not a fast swimmer. But I can swim. I feel like I could swim a long time too. Like I don't ever get tired from swimming. I float well.
I always had to either... Like, I would get added to, for a swim team, I would get added to a relay with other people to speed them, or to, that were fast, because I was not fast. I could do distance, though. So I could do like a 400 or 500 or something like that and be okay.
Gotcha. Drake says, with a 10-page backstory minimum. There you go. I need to add that to my description of what it is.
Yeah.
Actually, no. If you give me a 10-page backstory, I won't read it past the first paragraph.
Yeah, I was say once you
I don't leave the first page no matter what.
I feel like I remember when you first started playing games online, you asked me, you were like, have you ever had somebody write a 4-page backstory before?
I downloaded
there was
that
a weird
thing.
There was like something
There's that, yeah.
Something happened or came up and you're like, has this ever happened to you before? And I'm like, the answer is no. Like, I was
so
like,
there's 2 things.
I didn't know there were people that were like that, you know, which is fine if you are, but like, I didn't know.
There's 2 things that happened. When I first tried running Heroes Unlimited for you guys, and I hadn't really run... I had run games online before, but like in chat rooms, and that's it. And so I downloaded a thing that people were like, yeah, this is to like help you get into character, know your backstory, all that stuff. And so I downloaded it and printed it. I didn't realize it was like 6 pages of questions. So I remember I printed it enough for each of you guys.
Tried to ask me
and
questions.
I said, you guys do not have to answer all this, but maybe it'll inspire something. And you were like, I'm not doing a single one of those. Fuck that. Whoops. You're like, screw that. I was like, oh, okay. And nobody else did either. And I was like, well, that was a waste. But yeah, so there was that. But then, yeah, I had somebody...
There was like a situation
who literally wrote pages about their character's life up until level 1. But it was like it was the typical like, oh, my character did this and this is how he got his trinket, because it was for 5e, I think. This is how he got his trinket, and then he went and did this, and that's how he got his sword. And like, you're like, wait, so he's gone on all this adventuring and he's still level 1. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm not going to run a game that is more interesting than his backstory. Like, I already know. Thanks for the creative writing, but you know. Melchior says, I think my way of describing RPGs is both more poetic and more attractive. Probably is. I don't know. Protagonists? Whatever.
You're always crazy. Do you want to share what your way of doing it is?
He said it earlier.
What was it?
It was the whole protagonist deal.
Oh, okay.
And then I basically said the same thing, and then you just kind of looked at me like you hate it all. Like you just hate it all. Melchior says, I gave my first D&D character a 1-page backstory, and it's fairly simple on the surface, but has some hidden details as possible. Future plot hooks for a DM. So my first D&D character was in Paula's game, and he was just a fighter. 0 backstory whatsoever. He was a fighter who wanted a big sword and a shield. That was about it.
I mean, that's like that's like your bread and butter, though.
That would imply that I'm good at that, and no.
Well, that's like your favorite.
It's not, though. I like barbarians way more. And even today, like looking through when I was working on my Pathfinder review, like goblins are so awesome in Pathfinder. Like I love goblins in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Love them. Yes, love them.
You're so pumped.
I want to play a goblin witch. I want to play a goblin barbarian. I want to play goblins. Like really bad. B&. Drake says, I was just learning the breaststroke and swimming the length of pool underwater before all of this hit. Never too old to learn. What? Wait, are you for real? You were just learning how to swim?
He was learning the breaststroke.
Oh, okay. You were learning specific
like an actual
types of swimming.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like he's like swimming laps or whatever.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Cameron says, I think the rudest and most confusing way to describe an RPG is to say, you tell fart jokes and slay monsters while someone with a lot of responsibility puts living furniture and math in your way. Yeah, that sounds awful. Like, I would not want to go to that. You'd be like, do you want to come play? I'd be like, not for that description. No, thank you. I have 3 small children. I smell plenty of farts. Or at least hear them. Ew, gross! Mom! Caleb farted! It's like, yeah, and you just did that yesterday to him. You farted on him.
And then she gets all red.
Mm-hmm. I did not. Does anyone else here read Order of the Stick? It's a webcomic. So I have seen that. But no, I do not actively seek it out and read it. Dude, Chance's Guide to Fragrances! Sup, fam? Dude. That got me excited. Sorry. Excitement died. It's a natural body function. I agree.
Okay, guys. Can we move on to a different...
You do not like talking about farts.
Conversation.
Paula gets so uncomfortable about that in general. Like...
Stop. No.
She would never do that in front of me. She's
on.
Like not the girl who leaves the door open and goes to the bathroom near you. Like she is so embarrassed by it. Anything that has to do with that.
Stop.
Nope.
Stop.
I've even been like, oh, what's the big deal? Like, nope, she's not about that. Not about that life. She's one of those girls that refuse, like, they just don't do that thing. It just doesn't happen. It's not a natural body function for her.
Stop.
It doesn't happen. You're so red right now.
Shut
Why are you so embarrassed by it?
Shut up. Let's move on to a different
Why does that get you all nervous like that?
conversation.
That's so funny to me. Nobody cares. Cameron said, Pathfinder goblins are awesome. I loved them immediately upon seeing their design. It just spoke so much about their personalities in one picture. Dude, the write-ups for them in this book, like the feats you can do and all that, they're great. There's so much flavor, so much personality. Chance said, the Goblin Slayer movie came out today. I don't even know what that is. Goblin Slayer movie. Best D&D anime adaptation. Where? Where did it come out? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Melchior said, it seems to be reaching the climax of the story, and one plot point which has just come up is that goblins want equality. They exist only to be attacked by PCs in OOTS. I don't even know what OOTS is.
What?
He's using slang, computer short-term stuff. OOTS.
It seems to be reaching the climax of the story, and what is he talking about?
Order of the Stick.
A movie?
Order of the Stick.
Oh. I have no idea what's going on.
It's a webcomic.
Clearly. Oh, okay.
I just don't know.
I don't know.
OOTS is.
What's a webcomic? Just like a comic book.
It's like a
online?
Sunday comic book thing where it's a little small strip of comic.
Mm-hmm.
You'd see in like a newspaper, but it's online.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, and people who do them, it's like they'll put a new one up every week or whatever.
Oh, I didn't know that was like.
Yeah. I'll Facebook you the link. Yeah, please do. I have no idea where I Order of the Stick. I should have figured that. Once I said it, I kind of felt like I knew. Melchior said, I was reminded of that because of you saying that you wanted to play as a goblin. And I've been thinking that the resolution to the goblins' problem in OOTS would be allowing goblins to be PCs. Yeah, no, they're pretty cool in Pathfinder. Like, I just like when I get inspired to play different types of characters from books, like from the games. Like, again, the feats are mechanics, but they have fluff and flavor that, like, for me, inspires a lot of different things. So I get excited about it. Cameron said, I knew this one chick who always says girls don't fart and girls don't poop. Then one random day, she just started farting and didn't stop. The whole time I was there, I laughed so long I got a workout. Yeah, no, Paula doesn't do it.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Doesn't
are
happen,
ridiculous.
man. She doesn't do it. Ask her. She's never done it. Chance's Guide to Fragrances. Should we wear black armbands for Athena next game? Hey, Chance, did you like the miniatures and the map last time? Or was it hard for you to see and make out stuff?
Could you see what was
Did you like
on?
it? Should I tweak it? Like, we now have a better setup with the camera now. That's why this mini painting's actually coming along well. And I think it'll work well next time, but yeah. Melchior says webcomic equals a comic, but online. I have a heap of favorites. Yeah, see?
Like, well, I know that. I mean, like, I understand words.
Chance said, I'm probably going to resurrect her right away, but it's up to you. Haha.
I don't know. Like, she might just get eaten by another dragon again.
Might. You guys didn't kill it yet.
I'm not sure.
He said it was fine. I think it worked great. Yeah, I think everyone could see it. You just were using a tiny screen.
I suck at life then.
But either way, it's going to be better next time. It won't be angled. And maybe I can do something to make it a little more clear. For you. You just got to put it on the big monitor.
I'll just move it. Yeah, it'll be fine.
She's got 3 computer screens. She's got no excuse.
I got stuff going on at work, you know.
Yeah, what's that have to do with a Saturday
very
game?
Important things that, you know, I use extra screens for. It's fine.
Oh, this looks like some old school art. Like some old school Final Fantasy type stuff.
Yeah?
It's anime. I'll have to check that out later.
That looks cool.
I don't know. We'll see. It's got
Sure.
like almost a Sailor Moon looking girl on the thing he sent me, which I'm not interested in that, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I like it. I'm not normally an anime person. There's some that I like. I used to, well, see, you don't know this. Growing up, almost every I think it was Saturday, I used to watch, well, from middle school and high school, I used to watch anime on Sci-Fi.
Oh, yeah?
Because it was on for like 2 hours on a Saturday. I think it was Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
From like 12 till 2 or something.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I used to watch it all the time. No idea what they were, like which show it was or any of that. I would just sometimes watch it. There were some pretty cool bad guys. I do have to say that.
I watched a lot of, like...
That's because it ran away.
Sci-Fi channel.
Oh, Drake. I don't think you guys... you had no shot to kill the
Yeah, when you guys started attacking that thing, I was just like, y'all are on your own. I don't know.
Who was I telling? I was telling someone that the other day. I think it was Alex on my Monday stream. And he just laughed like, oh my gosh.
That you
that they
attacked us?
it after it ate your cat.
Yeah, I know, dude. The second, like, Chance did that, I was like, nope. Like, you guys, I have 0 offensive spells. Like, I'm a defensive character. It wasn't going to work out well for me.
Melchior says, one of my faves is Freefall, which explores in comedic format questions of what is a person, using robots and a genetically engineered life form as the foils. It's really well done because in spite of managing to have something comedic in every strip, it's still a serious exploration of the question of what is the measure of a man? Oh, he's talking about webcomics, not anime. Gotcha. Chance's Guide to Fragrances. I think I have a strat to beat it next time. Haha. Oh, snap. We will see.
Again.
We will see.
Like, I got lots of, like, fog cloud.
Wait till you see the setup next game for it. Once you get to the spot. I've got plans.
You got plans?
I do.
Like what?
You'll see. If we ever get those ballistas painted. But if they don't get painted, they won't get used.
Like, paint some dragon thing for, Didn't you have me paint a dragon circle thing one time?
Dragons? Yeah, a Tiamat thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago. That was for my own thing, though.
Oh.
That was homebrewed.
Oh, okay.
That was not anywhere in the module.
My bad.
But I could use that later down the line, too. I got it still.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I do not have Steam, unfortunately. I don't play computer games. My laptop... I have one on my old laptop, but on this laptop, I pretty much keep a lot of stuff to the minimum, since it's my streaming laptop. The Goblin Slayer is the name of a movie. Is it any good?
I feel like we need to, like, watch the trailer for it.
Yeah, maybe later.
After we get off of here.
Yeah, maybe.
Because, like, I don't know what it's about.
Maybe,
I mean, clearly
maybe
it's about...
you can watch it as I go to Meijer and tell me about it. What? No, seriously, do you want me to pick anything up? Like, I don't know what you're thinking of dinner tomorrow, or...
no.
We were going to do that lasagna today, weren't we? I forgot all about that. We'll do it tomorrow.
It's okay. It worked out because I had bread to bake and stuff, so...
Yeah, we'll do the lasagna tomorrow.
Okay, you guys can have that.
Great anime, basically a direct D&D adaptation. See, that's always good. I'm game for that. Unless it's, like, goofy. Like, I don't like when stuff makes fun of D&D. Like, when it's too lighthearted. Like, where it's like, oh, yeah, we're an adventuring party, so of course we're going to split the party. Like, it plays up all the jokes, you know? Like, I like more serious versions. You know?
Whatever, you loved Onward.
Onward was great.
Onward is great, you guys.
Onward was great.
If you haven't watched it, it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, but it's made by Pixar, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Another good webcomic is Doc Rat, an Australian comic done by an Australian doctor during his spare time.
It'd be interesting to see what he's doing now.
The Australian doctor?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that. Yeah, I feel like webcomics, especially in the era of Patreon, it's a bigger deal than it used to be. Because now they can get, like, donations from their fans and stuff.
Gotcha.
So, like, it's, in general, like, a lot of people now are using that, or, what is it, OnlyFans. And there's another one out there, too. Well, there's Ko-fi or whatever, which is, like, you can donate, like, $5 for a coffee kind of thing. What else? There's others. What is the other one? Oh, it's like Cameo. So basically these celebrities go on there and you can pay them and they'll do a video saying whatever you want them to say. Like, hey, happy birthday, blah, blah, blah. Like Paul paid for like DDP to wish his sister a happy birthday. For example, it cost him like $100 for like a 2-minute video.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
What, that it's $100 or that he did that for his sister?
I mean, like, both?
I think she does the DDPY stuff.
Oh, okay.
So it's a big deal. Yeah, I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't even think I know his sister, so.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's interesting, though. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, it's called Cameo. Bunch of people are doing it. Artists, wrestlers, actors, like, just tons of people. Great. Watch it. Not even have goblins in it. Cameron. That would suck. Bien Drake. I think I might need to get that adapter. I can't get the right angle or flip through videos. Yeah. So we use a mic stand with the little tiny adapter on it. And it's working great. Like, I love it. It's basically about a ranger obsessed with killing goblins. Oh, okay. That's fair. Melchior says another good webcomic. Oh, I already read that. Melchior then says Doc Rat depicts a world of anthropomorphic animals. It's both comedic and serious, skillfully exploring real issues but using comedy. So it's basically like TMNT if everybody was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Gotcha.
Some sort of animal.
Did you ever read those books? The Animorphs?
No.
You never read those books where, like,
no.
This person turns into a, you know,
nope.
rat or something like that. I don't know. Something crazy.
Let's see if we hit 3,000 yet.
A watchpot never boils.
Yeah, it does. Guys, I still need one more subscriber. Create a fake account and subscribe. I'm just kidding. We're at 2,999 subs. It's driving me bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. The reason I brought up Steam is because I have the Dungeon Painter Studio. I can share it with you if you'd like. Oh.
What's the Dungeon Painter Studio?
How does that work? Is that like the, it's kind of like a virtual tabletop, isn't it? So I don't think I can run a virtual tabletop while streaming. I think it uses too much of my computer usage, unfortunately.
But what is that?
What, Dungeon Painter Studio?
Yeah.
Basically, it's like an art program that you can like make your tiles and put your tiles in and stuff like that. So you can make the map of what you're doing, and then you can like move stuff around in it. I think, if I remember right, there's reviews on that one D&D resources website I told you about, where I interviewed the guy a few weeks ago. So yeah. Canadian review, wish granted. Oh no! Is this this the one channel that you were talking about? Are we at 3,000? Oh man, I'm gonna have to make a graphic tomorrow now celebrating 3,000 subs. This is the happiest day of my life. I'm just kidding. Hey, 3,000 officially! Woo! It's just a map making tool. It's a dungeon maker program. It's so amazing. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I think I heard it from, was it Cody from Taking 20 who did like a review on it? Somebody did. I don't remember who. I think it was Cody. All right. I'm saving it. I'm going to now post it up. I'm celebrating. It is after 10. What do you think, huh?
Canadian review. I just want to finish the rest of the paint for this head, and then we can go.
Cool.
Yeah,
I would be willing to check it out. Do you have to have Steam for it, though? I'm assuming you do. Steam's just a website, right? You don't have to, or is that an app?
We don't know.
We don't know.
What we're doing. Yeah,
Congratulations, cheater. I didn't cheat. I didn't create a fake account. I kid.
Cameron's over there with Chance is over there with his 87 accounts.
Gotta put them to use.
You know?
Gotta put them to good use. I get it.
Gosh, Canadian review. Oh, man.
All right. There we go. Now, I can share it to Instagram. It's a glorified browser. Gotcha.
So when's your first video coming out, Canadian review? I need to know these things.
Yeah, who's the first Canadian you're reviewing?
So I can like, comment, and subscribe. I have lots of comments. I'll try and, keep it toned down. How many? Beatrice says, how many accounts? That would double my subscribers.
The one time I remember Doc Rat going full on Malkiers in his own world, like usual.
Dude.
Going full on serious is when there were terrible bushfires around the Melbourne area. There was a series of cartoons involving emotional trauma and dealing with it.
I wish I could focus in on things like you can't.
Chance's Guide to Fragrances. Guess I don't meet Paula's high YouTube standards.
What? What did I say?
I don't know. What did you say?
What did I say?
5-ish to Drake. Being Drake, 128 Canadian. I might be available. Cameron says, or is it all about mousse and syrup? I have no idea what's going on here.
The YouTube channel.
And I'm completely sober.
The YouTube channel, Bean Drake, is 1/128th Canadian. So he wants to know if he can be available to be reviewed in the Canadian review channel.
Gotcha.
And Cameron wants to know if it's about mousse and syrup. Cameron.
Oh my gosh, that would be the most Canadian thing ever. Oh, I would love a channel that like there already is like that comedy show where it's like all the Canadians that like make fun of themselves and like Mounties. I think they're Mounties in the show.
American review would be all about guns and
hot dogs.
Free organic ketchup.
No. No, it wouldn't. Nope.
No, it would be
about guns. It'd be about hot dogs and burgers and bacon and cookouts and fireworks and big trucks.
Oh, yeah. Big trucks.
Big lifted trucks. I mean, that's about what 25% of Americans care about.
Big lifted trucks. Guns.
I mean, in our town, it's like
cookouts,
90%. But...
And fireworks. That seems accurate.
Right.
People were really upset about the fireworks this year.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
People were devastated.
We can't go anywhere to watch some fireworks? What? I reckon this country's going to hell in a handbasket because I can't go see some fireworks.
Like, give me my haircut.
Drake said, I'll wear my maple leaf hat I got in Banff.
Oh, God.
Gave you a little boost. I would totally watch a show like that. Whether it's American review, Canadian review, I don't care what it's called, but if it was all about playing up the stereotypes of that country, I would watch it. Those two countries in particular.
How about the American review meets the Canadian review?
Episode 1, American review.
Would
Budweiser.
Would that be what happened after we played our game? Was that American review meets Canadian review?
Probably. What was the old commercials? It was like, was it Miller Lite? No, Bud Light, I think it was. Bud Light proudly presents Real Men of Heroes or whatever. And it'd be like thank you, Mr. Pro Wrestling Mask Designer guy. Or whatever. I used to love those commercials on the radio. Those were the best. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Just
it's
reading.
like Real Men of Genius or something, or Real Men of Heroes or something.
There was an executive order issued today.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about politics. So we're not going to do that. Did you finish your paint?
Yeah.
Oh.
So now
We're short hand baskets.
we have the dragon has a head-ish. It sort of has some claws-ish. And then it also has...
It looks upside down because of how you
wings.
presented it. Why are you presenting it upside down? Do it
I
so you can see
wasn't trying to
it.
do it. I wasn't trying to do it incorrectly. Guys, I'm not made for this type of stuff. I can't.
That looks cool.
handle it.
That skull's awesome. I dig it.
I don't know where to put the wing. There we go.
Wherever you want.
That's all I got so far, guys.
I think it's looking cool.
That's it.
I dig it. I'm going to do a screenshot of that real quick. I think that's cool. That'll be the thumbnail for tomorrow's episode right there.
That's all I got.
What do you guys think? Coming along nicely, isn't it?
So what I have left that needs to be done is this all needs to get to that same level. All of these pieces. And then I can go back through and do the next step. You know?
Perfect. I like it.
So I got to get to this point with this stuff next. This is actually purple. Doesn't really look like it.
Nope. It's because the lighting's off on the screen.
No, it's because this is really dark too. The gray is. See,
we don't have a lot of bright light on you.
It looks purple in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to add red and pink. Lots of pink.
I agree. It'll look good. I think it's going to be awesome.
Bring it up a little bit.
I'm really excited to see it when it's done.
So that's what I got left
You just got to paint faster.
to get to the same level. I know I do.
Everyone, heckle Paula online. Just tell her to paint faster.
Well, I was gonna try. I'm gonna try next time. I'm gonna try. I don't want to say I stole this from my children, but
you did. You thief.
I have these for my children, and maybe I'm gonna use this brush because it's bigger, and I've been using this brush.
Yeah, I don't
This
know
other one is
small one.
just a little bit bigger, so I think I can use it.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
I don't know. It's gonna be okay.
So, okay, guys. Well, we are going to end the stream right there. Once again, thank you to our patrons for making it so we can get better camera angles for you tonight, and hopefully the audio was pretty solid. I think the where the microphone is right now is much better for this. So, and Cameron says paint faster.
I mean, I'm trying, man. Working on it.
So yeah, thanks again to our awesome patrons, Bean Drake, Roll Stats, Bill Allen.
Bill. The other Bill?
I already said Bill.
Bill.
That's Roll Stats.
Bill. There's 3
There's
Bills
no
now.
Bill.
There's Bill.
You're throwing me off. There's 5 patrons. I'm at 3. Bill, BN Drake. Why can't I think of the other 2? I'm terrible.
Oh, you just failed your test. You
No.
just failed. I thought there were 3 Bills. There's
No.
not 3 Bills?
I mean,
Bob?
there's probably 3 Bills, but no, that's not it.
Bill.
One of them is
Bob?
DMG, but he doesn't watch my videos lately. But he's a patron as well.
Tactical tokens.
Oh, duh! That's why, because it's Dave. Tactical Tokens Dave. So, yes. So those are the
Told you
5
it was
patrons.
Bill.
And because of them, we are able to have nice things. So thank you guys. And, yeah. I already got my eye on some good stuff moving forward that are going to make things better. So if we end up getting a new mic in a couple months, then maybe I can give Paula this mic and she can actually have some good audio in her office.
Oh, for
when we stream games.
Oh, could. You should probably just get me a headset.
Could do that.
I really hate like headsets.
I mean, if we get the money to get a new mic in a couple months, we'll do that.
Okay, maybe. We'll see.
There's no problem with that. We'll even get you a scissor arm. You can keep it out of the way so it's not in your way on your desk. So, anyways, so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button. We just hit 3,000 tonight. Thanks to our newest subscriber, the wonderful Canadian Review channel, where they review all things Canadian, especially bills and laws, but we wish they were reviewing moose and, maple syrup, good stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyways, we will see you guys next time. Game on.